Hey, how's it going? Today is looking to be a pretty good day in Flaxmere, Hastings here where I am, wandering around at the moment. But right at the moment it's not that clear, and there's a hell of a fog around, and I don't know if you can see it, but just up here is the sun just poking through the cloud as a slightly lighter disk than the rest of the cloud around it. It looks more like a moonshot at the moment. But I thought I'd wander around and try to get some really good photos in the fog. I really like fog. It makes for good imagery. Atmos. The camera I'm shooting with at the moment is the NIKON P1000, which I've made a couple of videos about so far. It's a really strange camera in the marketplace because it's got this incredible long zoom in it, and when I bought it, to be honest, I thought it was going to be a bit of a gimmick camera and not really be that good for general shooting. Since then though, I've been taking it out quite a lot, and it's surprising me a lot of the time. And you can see in these images why. I've just noticed that up in the trees behind me here, which you won't be able to see with this, but there's remnants of a moon up there, and I'm going to use the zoom to get some good shots of that. The glow I'm getting behind these shots here that you can see behind me is actually the sun through the fog, which is quite an intense thing at the moment. So the fog is that heavy here that the sun's just this little glowing disc up in the background, and it's not often you can shoot directly into it in something like this, so taking as much advantage of it as I can at the moment. When you're wandering around, you can quite often find props in the environment like this playground here, which are really good for shooting. You get some really good shapes and lines and context and stuff in these things, but you just need to be careful not to go shooting while kids are playing there. The parents tend to get a little bit upset about that, and it looks quite dodgy. But when they're not kids around, great photo props. Unless they're your own kids, of course. Something else I never turned down for a photo is a decent spider web like this one up here. I'll get some good photos of that as well. It was just a bit of a pity I couldn't find the spider that went with the web. That would have been a really good shot. There's a number of birds around here. It's not that surprising really. Speaking of birds, there are quite a few around here, and one in particular I know there's a magpie up here somewhere that was trying to take out my drone last time I was shooting here. I'm going to see if I can find said critter of drone destruction and get a photo of it. Probably a couple of them around. I just want to show you quickly how good the zoom is on this camera and how good the focus is at full zoom, because it's pretty insane. So what I'm going to do is just zoom in with the video running, which for some reason I didn't think to do before. So this is looking directly towards the sun at the moment, believe it or not. That spot out there is the sun, straight into it. And the fog's actually gotten a bit heavy. I'm looking through the viewfinder on the camera at the moment, so I can't actually see. So this is getting right up into the tree we were just looking at, and you can see that what we're getting here is pretty damn tight, and it's wobbling around a little bit. You can see the dewdrop on the end of some of those twigs. I think you'd agree that being able to do that, get nice and tight on here. That was really bad video quality, production wise, but you'll get over it. There we go. See the water drops on the end of some of these from this distance. The photo I just took of that water droplet on the end of a seed pod was that tree there, this far away. I haven't moved. It's that far away, and that's what the zoom on this thing does. It's just incredible. And it's not just the zoom that I find incredible, because with that whole zooming in, the stabilizing is still working perfectly well. I'm getting a really clean, crisp image, which is a lot cleaner and crisper than my speech this time of the morning, because I haven't had coffee yet. And I'm fully zoomed out. Let's get that one right. And I'm not able to find that magpie. Though if it's got more sense than me, it'll still be in bed at this time, because it's not exactly a warm morning here either. Just coming around the other side of its tree here, I've noticed that they've cut quite a large number of the main branches off, so the bird might not even be here anymore. I understand why they have to cut these branches off sometimes if they're endangering the tree itself or people around it, but I always think it's a pity. Love trees. They're just massive things that have been around for so long. I mean, look at the trunks on some of these things sticking out of the ground. It's, you know, there's a tree not too far from here where I used to go to school, which is one of the oldest, largest trees in the southern hemisphere, and it's just massively wide across the base. We used to, I think it was like 10 of us or 15 of us used to go hand to hand to get all the way around it. Okay, so time for me to head back now anyway, and find myself a cup of coffee. Oh, except I just found some more spider webs, so I'm going to get some photos of those just up here in the tree, and see if I can't find some spiders to take photos of as well. Spiders are cute. Leave a comment down below if you think spiders are cute. All these really cool webs around here, and not a single spider to be seen around them. I guess the spider must be sort of around here somewhere, but yeah, not sure where. You'd think putting something like this together, you'd want to take some pride in it and stick around and well, get whatever you catch out of it. Just noticed all these little webs on the ground here as well. There's quite a few of them that I've probably been standing on. I must have a bit of a read or do some research and find out what kind of spider or whatever puts these little webs on the ground, because now that I'm aware of them, I'm just looking around and I can see hundreds of the things around. Little tiny weeny webs all over the place. Everywhere you look on a piece of ground that's just got some sort of clear space, and there's another one of these things. Masses of them. That's why I love wandering around in the morning just checking stuff out, is you always come across something you haven't seen before, and that's cool. Oh yeah, and before I close up, People keep asking me what settings I've been using for taking photos on various cameras, especially this P1000, and the answer is I just got it on full auto. I haven't had any reason to actually bother trying anything else on it yet. I know that's a weird thing to say with somebody who likes fiddling around with settings on cameras a lot, but yeah, I've just been perfectly happy with the full auto. I do need to sit down and see what else I can pull out of this, of course, just to satisfy my own obsessive compulsive disorder on learning everything about every camera. But yeah, at the moment I've just taken this one out, put it on full auto, and just getting fantastic shots out of it. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thanks for sticking around and watching all of this, because obviously you did if you're still listening to me. Really appreciate it if you'd be able to just click on the subscribe button if you haven't already, the like and share and all those sort of neat things, and I'll go make another video later. See you later. In typical form, the bloody magpie just flew past me after I turned the camera off. Where is that bugger? They did, a pair of them. Big white stripes on the wings and everything. Damn them. I'll get them tomorrow.